I woke up to a message from my husband. Contractions have started. Maya's about to give birth. It was news about my sister-in-law, Mia, who was on the verge of having her baby. Though I don't usually interact much with Mia, the thought of my niece arriving filled me with excitement. I dialed my husband, eager to share in the joy, but he sounded rushed and distracted. "Don't come to the hospital," he said quickly. "What? I'm going to the hospital," I replied. "Why would you say that?" "Just don't come, okay," he said, cutting off the call abruptly. I was left with a whirlwind of questions. Why was he so insistent I stay away? What was going on? Little did I know, an unexpected revelation awaited me in just a few hours. My name is Sophia, and I work for a sizable stationery company. I've been married to William for 2 years. While our relationship isn't as passionate as it once was, we get along well enough. I just celebrated my 30th birthday, and with William being 35, I've been contemplating the idea of starting a family. One day, while William was out at a barbecue with a colleague, I was home alone when the doorbell rang. I opened it to find my mother-in-law, Lily, standing on the doorstep. "Lily." "Sophia, sorry for dropping by unannounced. I was in the neighborhood and thought I'd pop in." "No problem at all. Come on in." "Thank you, I'd love to." William and I live about an hour away from his parents' house, taking the highway. It's not too far, but we don't see Lily very often. Despite the distance, we have the opportunity to visit each other when time allows. Lily would occasionally stop by, like today, while she was out shopping. We might also make trips to see her if our schedules permit. I made coffee and set out some snacks that Lily had brought. After taking a sip, Lily looked pleased and said, "Thank you." "Guess what?" she continued. "Maya told me she's pregnant." "Really? Maya is?" "Yes, it's quite a surprise. Mia, who is William's sister and my sister-in-law, got married a year before us and now lives out of state. She's always so warm and welcoming at family gatherings. Even though she's my sister-in-law, I find her to be a lovely sister. Lately, as I've been thinking more about starting a family, Maya's pregnancy feels particularly relatable. I'm not feeling any jealousy, just genuine happiness for her. Maya and her husband have been married for 3 years now, and it seems like the perfect time for them to have a child, don't you think?" Lily nodded in agreement. "Absolutely. They had their time as a couple, and now it's the right moment for a child. I remember going through that phase myself. I've been contemplating having kids too, considering I'm already 30. "Don't stress about it," I reassured her. "Having children in your 30s is quite common these days. Just move at your own pace." "Thank you. We've never had the kind of mother and daughter-in-law drama you often see on TV. Lily always greets me with a smile and never pressures me about having kids. Thanks to her, I've been able to take my time thinking about starting a family." That evening, when William came home from the barbecue, I shared my conversation with Lily. "Hey, William, guess who came by today?" "Lily, and guess what? Maya's pregnant." "Really? Maya is?" "Yeah, can you believe it? We're going to be an aunt and uncle. I wonder if it's going to be a boy or a girl." "Exciting, isn't it?" "It is. It's thrilling to think about." William's face lit up with a smile, clearly thrilled by the news. Although I felt a twinge of unease, I assumed he was just genuinely happy about his sister's pregnancy. At that moment, I hoped this happiness would translate into a serious consideration about starting a family of our own. Feeling encouraged, I voiced my thoughts. "I want a baby too." "What? Oops, sorry, that just slipped out. I'm already 30, and with our ages, it seems like the right time." "Oh right, I hadn't really thought about it." "It's okay, I'm sorry for bringing it up so suddenly." I apologized, and William didn't say much more. I had hoped for a response like, "I want one too," or "I want you to have my child," but those words never came. Perhaps it's understandable that William isn't ready for that step yet. Over the past 6 months, he's been coming home late, working overtime almost every day. I often come home after midnight, and he even works weekends sometimes. With his hectic schedule, it's likely he hasn't had much time to think about starting a family. I took it in stride and decided not to bring up the topic again. 3 months later, William was at work on his day off when Lily called to say she'd be bringing lunch over. "Lily, you didn't have to go to all that trouble." "It's no trouble at all. I was already out shopping nearby and was planning to have a simple lunch by myself, so this is a nice surprise." "I'm glad to hear that." As we enjoyed the lunch Lily had brought, we chatted about various topics. When the conversation shifted to Maya's pregnancy, I decided to ask Lily something that had been on my mind. By the way, do you know the gender of Maya's baby yet? Yes, she told me just 3 days ago. It was the first I'd heard. Oh, so you do know? Yes, it's a girl. A girl? How wonderful. Girls' clothes are so cute, though they can be pricey. But really, what matters most is that the baby is healthy. Absolutely. I'm hoping for a healthy birth for Maya's baby. Let's all look forward to it. According to Lily, Maya plans to give birth at a hospital near Lily's house. After the birth, Maya will be staying at the in-laws' place for a while, so we'll have the opportunity to visit. I'll drop by once things have settled down, Lily said with a smile before leaving. 2 weeks later, I found myself working late and didn't get home until after 11 p.m. As I was getting out of the bath, William arrived home. Hey William, you're home late again. Huh? You're just getting out of the bath? Yeah, I had to work late too. That's unusual. Well, since you're here, I wanted to ask you something. What's up? William showed me his phone screen and asked, which one do you think is best? The screen displayed various types of baby cribs. There were so many options, and William's face lit up with excitement as he pointed them out. At that moment, I felt a strange sense of discomfort. If William is looking at baby cribs now, it must be for Mia. While it's not out of the question for him to buy a gift for her, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. William is usually quite frugal, even with me. He keeps my birthday gifts under $100, so it didn't make sense that he was considering a crib for over $500. As William eagerly browsed through the cribs, I cautiously spoke up. Is this crib a gift for Mia? Yeah, it is. She's my sister, after all. I want to do something nice for her. Wouldn't it be better to ask Maya directly? People have their own preferences for sizes and specific features. You're right, I'll check with her. Yeah, that sounds like the best approach. William seemed a bit rushed, and something about his demeanor felt off. From that day forward, my unease about his behavior grew. Whenever he had spare time, he was on the phone researching baby items, not just typical baby clothes, but expensive items like baby baths, strollers, and car seats. Normally, these decisions are made by the parents-to-be, so I couldn't understand why William was so focused on researching them. It left me feeling puzzled. One day, William came home with a shopping bag from a well-known baby clothing store. "Tada!" he exclaimed, excitedly pulling out the newly purchased clothes. "Sophia, check this out. Isn't it adorable?" "It is really cute, but it's for a boy, right?" "Huh? What do you mean?" William had bought a onesie with dinosaur illustrations, clearly intended for a boy. While kids can wear whatever they like, giving a gift meant for the opposite gender could come off as thoughtless. When I pointed this out, William quickly tried to cover his tracks. Okay, I know Maya is having a girl. Why did you say it like you didn't know? No, I did know. I just thought this was cute. William quickly shoved the baby clothes back into the bag and left the living room. Isn't this a gift for Mia? Then why didn't you just give it to her? He only took it out to show me, I wondered, puzzled by William's behavior. Despite my questions, I decided not to press further. 2 months later, while William was working on his day off and I was busy cleaning the house, a message from him popped up on my phone. It was news that Maya had gone into labor. She's in labor. The baby is finally on the way. I was so flustered and excited that I didn't know what to do with myself. I immediately called William. Hello. William, is Maya really in labor? Which hospital is she at? Yes, it seems she is. The hospital is a university hospital in the neighboring state. What? Isn't that quite far from your parents' house? Well, I won't be able to come back for a while, William said. Why's that? It's pretty obvious. Labor can take hours, and even after the baby is born. I understand, but will you be there for the entire process? Yeah, it looks like the baby might arrive soon. Alright, in that case, I'll head over right away. Lily often mentioned that Maya would be happy to see me, so I planned to visit if the timing was right. However, William seemed unusually rushed. Don't come to the hospital. What? Why not? I should be there. Just stay home. There's nothing you can do here. Anyway, even if I can't help, I want to congratulate Mia. I'll be at the hospital, so you should just stay home. Don't come, okay? William said and hung up abruptly. My mind was racing with questions. What's going on? Why the sudden refusal? I waited for a few hours with no update on the baby's arrival. Curious, I decided to call Lily. Lily? Lily's voice was calm as ever. Hi, Lily. How's Maya doing right now? Oh, Mia. She just went for a walk. A walk? During labor? Lily chuckled at my reaction. Then she told me something unexpected. No, Sophia, labor is still a ways off. What? The due date is next month. Maya was just over last week. Is that so? Don't worry. I'll let you know as soon as labor actually starts. William too, of course. At that moment, a troubling thought struck me. The late nights William claimed were due to overtime, the pricey baby cribs he'd been eyeing, and most troubling of all, his insistence that Maya was in labor when she wasn't. Everything that had unsettled me suddenly fell into place, and a surge of anger began to rise within me. So that's what's been happening. I never thought William would do something like this. Well, now I'm determined to make his life a living hell. Taking a deep breath, I heard Lily call my name from the other end of the phone. Sophia. I decided to tell Lily the truth. Lily, I think William might be cheating on me. What? What do you mean? I can't be certain, but he sent me a message saying he's with Mia at the hospital because she's in labor. What? That doesn't make sense. He also bought an onesie for a boy and showed it to me, even though Maya's baby is supposed to be a girl. So you're saying he might have a son with the woman he's cheating with? Probably yes. A heavy silence settled between us. Lily was the first to break it. Hold on, Sophia. I'm coming over. Now? But. Just wait. Bye. The call ended, and an hour later, Lily and Maya arrived at my house. Maya too. We heard William was causing a lot of trouble, so we decided to come over. I'm sorry, you're pregnant, and this must be hard on you. Not at all. I can't give birth in peace until we deal with that idiot William. Maya grinned triumphantly, and Lily stood confidently beside her. Their presence strengthened my resolve. A few hours later, William came home, his expression a mix of shock and confusion when he saw the three of us. What? Why are you here? He looked pale, as if he might faint. Maya spoke first. Why are you asking that? I'm not in labor. Wait, no. Who did you mistake me for? There's no way you could have confused me. Right, oh, well. Mia quickly grabbed William's phone and started scrolling through the photos. They were all of a woman who had just given birth, holding a newborn. Lily turned to William, her voice low and stern. William, what is this? Mom, there's no excuse for this. Exactly. If you try to brush this off as a misunderstanding, I'll call this woman right now. Please don't. I haven't told her I'm married. How much trouble do you have to cause before you're satisfied? William's face turned ashen, and he trembled. I handed him the prepared divorce papers. Send these now. I'll get in touch later about the alimony. Wait, Sophia, I don't want to get a divorce. Don't joke with me. You have a child with another woman, and you think we can stay together? What you've done is unforgivable. Sign the divorce papers and apologize, you scum. My anger was so intense that I forgot Lily and Maya were present. In the end, William signed the divorce papers, tears streaming down his face. With the support of Lily and Mia, I consulted a lawyer about the situation, including Harper, the woman he cheated with. We had a thorough discussion and decided to seek compensation from both William and Harper. Since Harper was unaware of William's marriage, she had half of her compensation covered by him. Additionally, Harper demanded child support from William. He had even proposed remarriage, but she flatly rejected him, saying, "Just pay the money, you scum. It's all his fault. Serves you right." I still maintain a close relationship with Lily and the others. Maya has safely given birth, and I recently gave her a baby gift. During that visit, Maya said, "Even though you've cut ties with that idiot William, you're still Sophia, and this child is still your niece." Her kindness meant the world to me. If Lily and Maya hadn't shown up that day, things might not have resolved so smoothly. With deep gratitude, I'm committed to slowly repaying their kindness.